everyone, good morning and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I like to do work-related vlogs, finance vlogs, things like that. And today I'm just going to be doing a work day or a few work days in my life. It's the week before we go away for Christmas, and so we'll be super busy. I am a digital organizer based in Washington D.C. I work in political things, so everything that went on with the election, all that I was involved in, and I'm really passionate about it. I really love it. So if you're interested in moving to Washington DC or doing one of these kinds of jobs, I would highly recommend subscribing, as I do a lot of these videos. So let's get going. Right now Jake is downstairs. Jake, my husband, is downstairs making me breakfast, and so I'm gonna head down there, go grab that, bring up my laptop up here to my office, set up, and then I have a call in about 7 minutes. So that's where I'm heading to.
My favorite part of the day is when Jake cooks me breakfast. So that's what this is.
So I'm back from downstairs. I have my breakfast and my desk is set up. So got a bacon and egg sandwich, my tea, and my laptop. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Like I said, I have a call in just a few minutes and then I'll update y'all after.
So I moved to DC about 3 years ago for an internship and then for a full-time job that I was offered after my internship. So I've been here for about 3 years now and I love it. If you're considering moving to DC, I would definitely make the leap, as it has completely changed my life, especially since I'm so passionate about policy and advocacy and political issues. This is the place to be. But yeah, if you have any questions about any of it, like, definitely leave a comment down below, as I've been here for a while and I can answer a lot of your questions.
Okay, so I just got off a call. It was actually a really interesting call. Two calls. The first call was with a department of our organization that I work really closely with. I do the digital for them because they don't have someone to do that. And we had it was actually really nice because at the beginning of the meeting there's just like an icebreaker, and today's was like discussing what had happened in DC this weekend. If you don't live in DC, you probably don't know unless you're like really active on political Twitter, but a bunch of like Proud Boys, white supremacists came into DC and were like marching around, getting really drunk, and vandalizing parts of the city, like stealing banners off churches and burning BLM banners off churches and things like that. And it's really uncomfortable for a lot of our staff who live and work in DC and who are people of color. So there was like a little space for everyone to talk about how it made them feel, and it's just difficult. Just very difficult to witness in a city that we all really love very much. And you know, seeing these outsiders who are not from DC, who are like from Minnesota. I think like the 4 of them that were arrested were from like Tennessee and Minnesota. Just get so much like airtime on Twitter for their attacks on like people who live in the area, or like a historic black church that they took a sign off of. It's just super sickening. Anyway, so that meeting was actually really nice to start the week off with something like that, just like a kind of reconnection with everyone on staff over something that we all really care deeply about. And then the meeting didn't really have much to do with me. Are you ever in a Zoom meeting that just like has nothing to do with you? So I ended up dipping early because nothing to do with me. And then I took like a power nap, which was 15 minutes because I kind of crashed. And then I woke up and then I had another meeting. So that was a super long meeting. That meeting was with my manager and another department that we actually work really closely and really well with. Over the past few months, we did a lot of work around the election together, and we were very highly successful in implementing our digital organizing tactics. So that was great, and we were just reconnecting, and we wanted to talk about our strategy and our plans for next year, just to keep this momentum and to keep growing our digital base. So we had like a very long call about that and the things that we're going to do, the things that we're going to work on, that we're going to continue to be really integrated, because the digital space doesn't have to be separate from like the on the ground organizing space. They can be interlocked, woven, working together. So that's kind of our goal for that, and that was a really important call. It was really helpful. And then we have some live digital events that are happening this afternoon around another department, around another issue that they work on. And so I'm setting up broadcast text to go out to our lists that we acquired through ads a few months back, just to text them, to invite them, to remind them just as the event is starting. So that is another digital tactic that I've been using lately, broadcast text, very useful for getting people to events. So I'm going to be setting up a few events, a few texts, because we have a few events going on this week. So that's what I'm about to do now. It is currently 1:30, and then I'll probably actually just head downstairs to check on Jake and see how he's doing, and maybe have some lunch. But that's how work is going so far. Yeah.
I then missed Jake, and so I sat behind him in his office for a little while as I worked, which was nice.
Okay guys, so it is around 2:30 now. My computer is loud. And I am actually sitting at my husband's desk just to change things up. That's what's up here. And yeah, I just wanted to move somewhere else and be in direct sunlight because I feel like that helps me to stay awake and stay focused. But yeah, so the next thing I did, or I just finished up, was I set up a digital tool for a partner. They requested that, so like basically this tool collects selfie style videos. It's user generated content, which is captioned in English or Spanish, and it's just made pretty very quickly without like someone actually going in and editing this video. So it's really convenient for a lot of people. So I set up this prompt for one of our partners for them to be able to use this service. And that was what I just finished up doing. I'm thinking about going to a meeting in a little bit. It's not required, but it's like a workshop. It's a gender justice workshop, so I'm thinking about going to that in an hour if one of my colleagues doesn't return something to me that I need to work on. So yeah, that's kind of next steps. Right now I'm just gonna go downstairs and see what I can have for lunch. But yeah, that's what's up right now.
So heading downstairs, Jake's usually in the living room around this time, and that's my lunch. I just have some leftover roasted chicken and roasted broccolis and potatoes. Very simple, nothing crazy. I also just heated up some gravy and some toast and apple cider, and that's lunch for today. We love it.
Hey everyone, so it is now 5 p.m. exactly, and I just got my last Slack message of the day from my boss about some work that's going to be happening on the weekend, just like a digital day of action that one of our partners will be doing, where they're going to be promoting like digital tweets, digital Facebook actions, like those petitions, not those petitions, those actions that like help you send a message to your legislator, things like that. So many Slack messages. And yeah, so I have to start planning for that, preparing for that, and just see where I'm needed within my team. But yeah, it's 5 p.m. I think Jake and I are going to go to TJ Maxx and then a thrift store just to do something for the evening because we never do anything. So we're just gonna go there. I'm looking for like a gua sha. I don't know how to say it. Gua sha? Gua. Anyway, one of those little like stones that are good for pressure points or whatever. Like I saw someone on Facebook doing that and I was like, maybe I need that for stress. But yeah, anyway, so I will do that, and then Jake and I will probably come home, have dinner, watch some television together, and then I have work again tomorrow. I have my first meeting at 9:30, and then I have therapy for an hour, and then work again. So I'll bring you along for that as well.
So this was one of the finds at the thrift store. It was the secretary desk, and I just found it so cute, and I thought it would go perfect in my office. It does definitely need some love, so we're gonna fix some of the issues. And then I just found this candle and I liked it, simple candle, and I decided to bring it with me. This is my favorite place on earth, TJ Maxx. I don't know about you, but it is literally my favorite place on earth. There's just so many things to look at, and I just love to look at things. So here I am, happy as can be. Alright, so I never filmed an outro for this video, so I decided I need to do it during editing. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in more work from home, working at a job that's in Washington D.C. kind of videos, please make sure to like and comment and subscribe as usual. I will be posting a lot more of these, and I have a few more queued up. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more exciting, but this is what work from home is like, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a good day and happy holidays.